Hey there guys, and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Valthonis.
And this is Nosnomis.
And we are going to be playing some Stardew Valley. It's recently come out with a beta for co-op, and even though we weren't right on the fucking money, we're still getting in there before it's all boring, right?
Yeah.
Just like when the Switch released, and...
I mean, I still don't have a Switch, so, you know.
Can I have your parsnip seeds?
Oh, fine. There you are. Oh, well, never mind. There's that for you.
To be in you.
Oh. I mean,
So,
if you feel that way.
we're gonna be trying this out with Nosnomis actually recording. So let's see how his piece of shit computer will handle it.
Well, it seems to be handling it well so far.
Good. Good. So this is set up with standard, like profits. It's not split 50% or anything like you can do. And, yeah, we're just gonna be having a little bit of fun, picking bread out of the trash cans, making fun of shit that isn't funny.
As we do.
I'll admit I might be gaming the system a little bit, trying to maximize profits, but that's not what we're here for.
That's just the way you've always known how to play the game.
That's all I know how to do with my life. But I'm gonna try to keep that to a minimum, and we're gonna try to create a little winery on this hunk of shit we call our farm.
It'll be a good time.
Don't mind me, I'm just running around not exactly knowing where I'm going.
And, yeah, the first days with the farm are always the best, because it's basically just clearing all the shit out that you actually need to do so that you can actually play the game.
Just meet everybody. So my goal in these first few days is to get enough money from foraging to be able to buy more cauliflower seeds to make it worth my time. And hopefully get enough wood chopped so we can go down to that little area in the beach.
Right.
What's your goal for this? Whatever the fuck we're doing.
Make it look pretty. That's really where I'm standing right now.
Nothing's prettier than a bunch of fucking stumps.
Oh yeah.
You wanna help me water?
Yes. Oh. That was like coordinated.
It almost looked like we knew what we were doing. But there we go. How much wood do you have?
Currently I have 67.
Could you make a chest?
Absolutely.
I'd like to get 2 chests made, one down next to Mr. Willie, so we can get some fishing. And then one up here. So, I don't know how much Stardew you've played, Nose, but I've played way too much.
I've probably played too much, but I enjoy it. I've put in probably, I want to say, around 200 hours into this game.
Fair. I've never completed the museum.
Neither have I. I've come close, but there's just a handful of things that I can't get.
The one that's really gotten me is you can only find it like up near the train. And I just have never found it. Let's see. I might need that. I might need that. Okay, I'm gonna roam around a bit.
That's fair. I'm probably gonna make myself pass out.
Don't do that. What happens if you pass out? Do I have to like come find you, or do you just go to bed for the day?
I don't know. We could always try it right now, but probably not the best option.
Yeah, I'd rather not. If it's all the same to you.
Oh, fine.
There's so much to figure out about this. What's different? What's new? Do we both get boots in the mines?
Boots.
Pussy boots. Wait. Puss in boots.
Okay then.
There we go. Did you know that was Antonio Banderas?
Yeah, I did.
I did not.
They casted him specifically because they wanted it to be like a Zorro type character. And so they're like, Antonio Banderas, let's do it.
I never knew that. I always thought it was just making fun of Antonio Banderas, which it is, but...
It is, but it also is Antonio Banderas, which is great. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Jody.
Emily. Hello, Eli.
Mama says not to talk to strangers,
Elliot.
but you seem okay. I was
Oh my
that kid
God.
as well.
His name is Elliot, and I couldn't remember his name, but I said Eli, which is basically Elliot.
Basically, just with more letters.
Exactly. Alright, how much wood do we need to complete this?
300, I think,
300.
if it is what I'm thinking of.
It is 300.
Hello, Penny. You being so coy.
She's just being sad.
She's always sad. She's a sad person.
Yes. That is, yes. I just found a broken CD.
Woo.
In that trash can right there. Hello, Emily. Hello, Haley, I mean.
Excuse you.
They all look the same. Wait.
Wait a minute.
I'm not racist. It's not my fault they all conform to stereotypes.
You're terrible.
I'm very open-minded.
Mostly.
They took our germs. Wow. There were 3 spring onions, and that was it.
Wow. Oh, time to eat some horseradish. Right off the ground.
Ooh, I heard that. That was a very raw horseradish. You might want to cook it a bit more. Let's see.
But then it would taste like wasabi.
Horse radical?
Horse radical. Wow. Okay, we need to get a horse and name it Horse Radical.
See, no.
But yeah, you made it happen, so this is where we stand.
I miss Frederator.
Frederator, no!
No one knows who Frederator was.
Literally no one. So there was one time we were playing Minecraft together, and we had a chicken
A zoo?
that.
Oh.
Yes,
I remember
actually. Yeah, your
Hey guys,
zoo.
did you know that silverfish are not passive?
Oh
I
my
wish someone
god.
had told me in the comments on both videos.
Anyway, but yeah, no, we had a copious amount of chickens that we had taken. You had a lead around it and had it hung from the ceiling at one point.
It was efficiency.
But we named it Frederator, and I was an idiot, and I think what happened was I built the wither like right next to our house, and it destroyed it and killed Frederator.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Because we just saw that there were feathers amongst the rubble, and the only thing we could shout was, Frederator, no! So there's that.
And then, when we finally found the end, I spent hours building a hole straight up to the top, and you decided to ride your fucking horse into battle.
It was glorious.
And as soon as you spawned in, the fucking Ender Dragon came and swept you and your goddamn horse, which I had painfully taken. It took like 30 minutes on horseback to get back home.
Yes.
And both of you just went to the pit, so...
I regret nothing about that day.
God damn. We were recording that shit. How stupid was that?
Right? It's almost like that was when we first talked about the idea and then never did anything about it.
That's what she said.
Oh. Look, I know you're
No.
engaged, but I don't need to know the specifics.
Oh god. So, I used to play on a Minecraft server that was political based, where there was a whole like two-party system. You voted for governor. There were rules. You could create new rules. Like the leveling system was to become like lord and fucking this and that, and like hold power over your constituents and all that shit. And hey Willie, where was I going with this? Oh, there goes a cauliflower. Oops.
I think it was just reminiscing, if I'm being honest.
No, there was something I was going with it. Oh, and so there was actually a patent system where you could create your own ways of doing things and patent it so that people had to pay you money in order to use it. And it actually generated a lot of ingenuity as far as all that shit's concerned, which was hilarious. So one of the things we created was, I don't know if we created it.
Knowing the world, it probably existed before you, but continue.
Yeah, probably. It was a why am I losing my words all of a sudden? It was an egg laying system where you made a small, like 6-high enclosed, like 2x2 inside room. You put a lamp post or a post up on top, and then you just hung a bunch of chickens from it, from the lead, and they weren't able to move, and you could open the door and get in there without any problems, and it allowed you to collect just a shit ton of eggs really quickly, and it was great, and I used that to my advantage. That's right.
There you go.
God, what a shitty story. Anyways, there's a lot of ingenious machines created so that we could capitalize on it. I had a great pumpkin pie business going, let me tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
And also a baked potato business. Another broken CD. Although, my true passion lied in redstone piston work. And I was able to create a cookie business where I had just a shit ton, like a huge tower up into the sky of like 12 by 12 jungle trees, and they all had cocoa beans on them, and with one punch to the button they all went up one block and down one block, which dropped all the cocoa beans, and all I had to do was replant. And
right.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of fucking cocoa.
Cocoa.
Cocoa butter.
Oh. Oh my.
Oh, shut up, Billy. I would skip you if you know.
You weren't the only one talking to him right now.
Yeah, smoke your little pipe.
Smoke your pipe, lad.
Smoking a pancake. Actually, does he go right there? He doesn't go right there. There's now a chest for us to hold our fishies in.
Fishes. All good. I'm glad.
We still need that 300 wood.
I should be working on it, but instead I'm cutting crabgrass. So, you know, there's that.
Fair. Hello, Marty. How are you today, Marty? I wonder if I'll meet Leah today.
You mean your waifu?
My waifu. Hey, I'm a sucker for plaid. I really like plaid.
Really? I don't think that's something I ever knew about you before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I like plaid. When my fiance wears plaid, it's because I forced her to.
Sounds about right.
She says that there are two things she has ever regretted not buying in life, and one of them is a plaid shirt I picked out. Because she was like, we can't afford it, and I was like, but, and we didn't.
Plaid.
And then it turns out she like really liked it after sleeping on it, and it was gone from Kohl's, and it's gone forever.
Yeah,
Weird
that's what
thing-
happened with Kohl's.
Yeah, weird thing to regret not buying, like, but whatever.
That just means she loves you.
And it means I like plaid.
I like plaid.
Have I mentioned that I like plaid? We need a road down to the south part of our farm.
Yeah, I should get working on that. I'll make my way downtown.
Are you gonna be moving fast?
No, walking slow, but
You're homebound.
exactly.
That's good.
Found a geo.
Sorry, I just struck out a bit. I am
So,
not finding Jack.
That is something that actually, on a regular basis, we say that at my D&D meetings. For those of you who
Think he was
are
cool.
desiring to know, I play way more D&D than a human being ever should in their life. I am not necessarily proud of that fact, but here we are.
Yes, he is. He's a fucking monster.
But it has become more or less a meme in our group, where anytime anyone says anything having to do with going anywhere, we always start off with making our way down, and then it always just kind of follows through to that song. And it's to the point where there is the next time that my entire D&D group and I go over to sing karaoke, I am going to sing that song in front of a bar of like nerdy people and have them all either love it or be really uncomfortable.
You're living on the edge there, Nils.
Right? Always do.
Really?
No.
Since when?
Okay, you got your pathway down.
Thank you.
Yeah, that
Middle
okay.
or off to the side?
It's mostly in the middle. It's cleared well enough out.
You know what I've been wanting to play a lot recently is like the original Splinter Cell.
Yeah, I actually, I'm surprised I forgot about that because I put a lot of hours into that back in the day.
God. That was the first game, well, probably the second game that I grew to love cheating in. There were such great cheats, like getting infinite sticky shockers.
I did not know of those. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, ring airfoil rounds. Oh,
Those things are the best.
you could cheat in anything you wanted. And then the second one, Pandora Tomorrow, made it seem like the commands didn't work anymore. But if you went into the system files and made it so that a key was bound to the same thing, then it would work.
Oh, that's why I didn't know about your cheats, because I played it on PlayStation.
Oh, sucks to suck.
Okay, you know what, you nerd?
What, Mr. D&D?
Good point.
That's right. I remember telling my dad, I was like, remember how you used to tell me how you were a nerd and played D&D? Well, I took nerdiness and then made it turn on its head when I started playing Dark Heresy. It's
Oh, yeah,
D&D
that one.
in space in the future, except it's not even that, it's an offshoot of that.
Yeah, no. So, to the audience, Dark Heresy is the first role-playing system that I ever experienced, and that was early high school that we did that. And that is, for those of you who know, Warhammer 40,000, the role-playing game.
40K.
It's obscene how difficult it is and how glorious it is.
It is amazing. How much wood do you have? Okay. Never mind.
I put it all in the chest.
How do I make a field snake? That's how I make a field snake. So these first few days have been kind of shitty. Anyways, for those of you who don't know what Warhammer 40K is, which
it's a giant money sink, and you should never get into it, except for you should, because it's one of my favorite things ever.
Yeah, it's great. It's basically the Earth in the year 40,000. Yeah.
Not the Earth, the Milky Way galaxy.
Yeah, fair. And then Dark Heresy is a shitty offshoot of, a great offshoot of that, in which
you hold your tongue.
A specific time period in the 40K universe, while what's his name, Hanzo? No.
What?
Something the heretic.
Oh, you're talking about Abaddon the Despoiler.
Yes, that's it. He does the thing. No one's happy about it.
He doesn't even do it very well, but
No.
here we go.
But yeah, so it's not just nerdy D&D in the future. It's nerdy D&D in the future, but a specific part of that is definitely a cult. Definitely a cult.
Definitely.
You know what I just picked 4 up of?
Your notes. Llamas?
Coral.
Oh, okay.
There's some coral. Some coral and corduroys, Carl. I ate a field snack and haven't done anything with that energy.
And I am overexerted. Yay! Time to eat a spring onion.
These actually grow back, so I'm gonna chop these down. The reason we're cutting so much wood is because wood is life.
I mean, that's one way you can put it. Double entendres are fine and all that, but we're trying to keep it family friendly here, Valve.
I literally said pussy in like the 15 minutes. Just saying.
I mean, yes, you are correct.
Like, I get what you're coming from, but no.
All right.
I'm just gonna put everything away and pull it back out in the morning when I need it. What's the look like today? I wonder. Level 2 foraging. We made approximately 30 cents.
Made G.
We almost made 1 whole G. And day 3 is always...
partially cloudy.
It's always rainy. Which means I don't need to waste my energy on watering stuff. So I'm going to go into foraging.
For a backpack.
Is there anything we can sell to Pierre that's worth...
It's Wednesday, my dude.
It is Wednesday, so I'm gonna go not sell anything to Pierre. That's what I'm gonna do today. Wednesdays suck. Ooh, I'm gonna take a leak.
Have fun.
It was normal quality. Not one of those really good leaks that you just gotta like lay your head back and then...
Mm-hmm. Just bask in the glory of how golden it is.
Yes. Not even silver. Not quite iridium, no. just gold.
Just gold.
We just phase through each other.
As we always do, obviously.
What happens when an immovable object meets an immovable object? They start a YouTube channel.
It's true, though.
Both of us are lazy.
Speaking of which, I need to find a new apartment. That's fun.
Oh, fuck that. Oh, there's a goddamn daffodil up on a rock I can't reach.
Oh, no.
Did they patch that?
Time to clear out more rocks. Yay.
Yay!
Whoa.
I guess I could fish. I guess you could
Might
fish
be a good
too.
idea.
Let's get some money. Let's go fishing today.
Okay. Get some rainy fish.
Yes. Let's get some Rainier Wolfcastle fish.
Actually, I just broke into your home. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna look at the fortune teller. Ooh, best luck.
On your way back, can you grab my fishing rod?
Yeah, I need to get my own. Because again, 2 immovable objects.
2 movable objects.
I said
Awesome.
immovable.
Oh.
Excuse you.
Oh, I can type to you. It doesn't work.
It's just merely I really mumble everything.
Don't mind me. Ignore what I'm doing. It would only make you sad.
And suddenly I teleported.
Where'd you teleport to?
I don't know, but I don't have a bamboo pole. I have yours, and that's it.
You should be getting it by meeting Willy, right?
I already met Willy. So,
What happened to your bamboo pole? I'm so confused.
I was carrying yours because you asked me to bring it. And so I think it made it so I don't get the bamboo pole. Here you go.
I guess you're going fishing.
No, there's your pole. Handle your rod with care.
Okay.
The old mariner stands watching over the sea. What is he looking for? Who knows?
Have you guys seen my contacts?
Yeah, we're gonna have to save up to buy another pole. Damn it. Alright.
That's fine.
I did get a book, though.
A book. Oh, one of the lost tomes?
Yeah.
Nice.
Let's see which one it is. This book is by Marnie. God damn it.
By Marnie.
Tips on farming. Use fertilizer to improve quality. It's currently all the tutorial books, none of the actual good ones.
Did you know that you can farm in the valley of Stardew?
Did you know that you should probably feed your animals? But we aren't going to enforce it.
They really don't enforce it. It's like, oh, your cow doesn't like you right now because
It hasn't eaten in, 3 months.
sucks to suck. I know how to catch a fish in game. Oh, I don't know outside the green bar. The issue is that I did leave all of my tools in this chest. So we're either going to sell the fish today or not. I'm guessing it's on the latter half of that.
Probably.
But who doesn't love a chest full of fish, right, Willy?
Ooh. His Willy loves a chest of fish.
Mm. That reminds me of Afro Man song.
Because I got high?
So there's this blind man, right?
Oh, God. I know exactly what you're talking about now.
I forgot
Good
that's
morning,
exactly what we're
lady.
talking about. Oh. My brain went, oh, you got a bite, even though I didn't get a bite.
Are you going back into Pokemon mode?
Press A. Not even a nibble. But you know all about that.
Hey.
So there's this
That's
blind
me.
man, right? So I had a day off and I decided to watch some of The Office.
Mm-hmm.
And by some, I mean I watched the full first 2 seasons, which is like 48 episodes.
That's more of The Office than I've ever seen, though continue.
That's the story. I watched
Wow.
48 episodes of The Office in one day.
You know, I don't expect anything less of you, if I'm being honest.
I got 2 geodes.
I got 3.
Oh, fuck you, bitch.
No,
Nobody asked you.
I am saving myself for marriage.
Bad news for you, bud.
It's happening.
You keep saying that.
Or, I'm never gonna get married.
Oh, fuck. This is a fish that
I think that's the joke.
moves. Oh, no. Get in the green. I feel like the bottom of my green bar isn't working. Gotcha, bitch. You're not getting away from me at this rate. This has got to
Ooh.
be like a
Chicken statue.
eel. Yes, it was an eel.
Nice.
You don't get eels very often.
They're more common when it's raining, thankfully.
Raining at night.
And I think it
burned
just
my
hit me.
hand. At night. Even my character looks like he's falling asleep.
I think that's indicative of how this episode is going.
Well, some of us just love recording twice, don't we?
Well, fine. Ah, damn it.
What?
Of course, I get all of these artifacts after the library closed.
Yeah. It's done. Oh my god, the stupid fishy. I hate how small the thing is. Like, I get it, but Jesus.
Is that what he said?
But Jesus?
Yes, but Jesus. In the words of but Jesus. I hate how small it is.
I have never thought about putting my bait station that you get out here on the dock.
That's what I did in my personal file.
This is
Well,
that's
actually, I
a
take
good
it back. I was on the river farm, which I just fished out of my house normally.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, okay,
Did you find any
fishing
eels?
out of my ass.
'Cause I just found a second one.
I did not find any eels because I don't have a pole.
I meant up your ass. Wriggling around.
Wriggle, wriggle,
There's
wriggle.
this blind man, right? Should I finish?
I
the
had
game?
a,
I feel like I should.
I had a coworker when I was working. I worked at a
Yeah, that's
cafe
normally how it
for a
works.
couple months.
I had a coworker while I was working.
Anyway, I had a coworker while I was working at I worked at a cafe for a while, and I had a coworker that we used to sing a lot while we were behind the counter because usually no one was there.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very big cafe. It was a small, kind of hole-in-the-wall type place.
Yeah, it was
But,
in like a coins, cards, and comics kind of shop, right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we were a gaming store that also had a cafe associated with it. But I had a coworker that every time used to sing Afro Man while we were there. I'm just like, dude, you can't sing that.
When the Afro Man walked in the white land, houses went up for sale.
I miss that place, I really do. But I'm glad I'm gone from it.
Yeah, I thought that the owner was like batshit insane or something.
No, we just didn't agree on certain things, and
Oh, that's a
so...
lot less interesting.
I mean... What, do you want me to make it out to be this giant drama thing and spew it all over YouTube like everyone else does?
Ooh, what's it called? Story time? I was assaulted. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a trunk. It's like just a bunch of wet hair.
Well, I mean, it can be. Yeah. Time to sleep.
Actually, time to watch some cooking channel.
I didn't get any cooking channel.
Yeah, there is no cooking channel on Wednesdays. Or not on the first Wednesday. Well, I think that'll do it for this episode, guys. Thank you all for tuning in, and in the next episode, maybe we'll do something interesting. So, fuck off.
Maybe.
Bye.
Goodbye.